favorite music hits. Sa lungkot at ligaya, kami pa rin ang inyong kasama. We're the place where you truly belong. Mula sa TVH Group of Networks, ito ang inyong himpilan. Ito ang inyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
You are listening to Kool FM, live from Kool Studios. This is koolNews at 4.
Good afternoon, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. This is koolNews at 4. My name is Caro, and here are the headlines. Starting with the current prices of diesel and gasoline, after last week's price cuts, the motoring public will see higher prices for petroleum products this week, reaching up to 1.40 pesos per liter. In 7 advisories on Monday, Petrogas, Shell Pilipinas, Sea Oil, and Clean Fuel said diesel prices would jump by 1.40 pesos a liter beginning Tuesday, January 7. Gasoline and kerosene will also see an increase of 1 peso a liter. Rodela Romero, Department of Energy All Industry Management Bureau Assistant Director, earlier said the upward adjustments in pulp prices could be attributed to the production cuts slated until April of this year. US and Europe face potentially severe cold blasts in January, boosting demand for heating fuels, she added as one of the factors. The official also said that continuous geopolitical tensions and conflict in the trade sector could result in short-term oil price volatility. As we head over to the rest of the headlines, the nationwide gun ban will start on Sunday, January 12, as the election period begins for the May 2025 vote, the Philippine National Police said. The imposition of a gun ban is aimed at ensuring peace and order, as the government believes it could lessen gun-related violence during the upcoming midterm polls. This coming Sunday, January 12, is the start of the election period. We remind the public that we will start our nationwide gun ban on the same day, PNP spokesperson Brigadier General Joel Farjado said in mixed Filipino and English during a press conference on Monday. Weeks ago, PNP Chief General Romel Marbel ordered intensified efforts against private armed groups and loose firearms in line with initiatives to ensure the conduct of a peaceful and orderly election this year. Based on the PNP's January to November 2024 data, police officers arrested 8,628 people for violating the Firearm and Immunization Regulation Act. The PNP said 2,033 violators were arrested in Metro Manila, 977 in Central Luzon, and 906 in Central Visayas. It also said that authorities seized 25,240 loose firearms, mostly from Central Visayas, with 3,951, Western Visayas with 3,023, and Metro Manila with 2,175. The PNP likewise reassigned 1,308 police officers whose relatives would be running in the election on May 12. The PNP said reassignment of police officers with blood ties to candidates is a normal practice in an institution as a measure to prevent compromising situations during elections. Reassignment of police officers were also done during barangay and Sanguinang Kapatan elections in 2023. House Deputy Majority Leader and ACT-CIS Party List Representative Edward Tofo has admitted that he was once an undocumented worker in the United States. The confession comes as questions about his citizenship were brought out ahead of his Senate bid. During his radio program Punto Asintado on Monday, Tufo tackled recent social media accusations that he supposedly tricked people into thinking he was a Filipino when he had a U.S. passport. According to Tufo, he was a TNT or Tago ng Tago, a colloquial term for a Filipino undocumented worker in the U.S. who hides from immigration officials to avoid deportation. Tufo said, "Now I'm being questioned by some vloggers, asking does he still have the right to run for the Senate as a high official of our country? No credibility, no integrity. If my being an undocumented Worker means I should not work for the country, which I just did to feed my children. If that is a crime for you, then I'm guilty, he declared. But this is what I have to say. I did not violate any law in our country. I did not trick people, even a single Filipino. Even in America, when I was there, I did not scam or trick Filipinos or Americans. I did not fool anyone, he added. That's the only mistake that I did. I was an undocumented worker, he pointed out. According to Tufo, who turned emotional during the program, he had to work as an undocumented alien so that he could help his family. He said, why is it that now, no credibility, no right to serve, that was needed? I had to cling to a knife. I had to survive. I had to take care of my 2 kids and my girlfriend, my wife, before. That's why I went to the US. The lawmaker explained, if I had money, I wouldn't have gone. I wouldn't have left the country. Whoever that is, the OFWs, if they have the money, would they get out of the country? No. The point is that there is a reason why people get out of the country. Everyone has a reason. If they are rich, would they leave the country? He asked. Letters where the U.S. Embassy in the Philippines supposedly informed Tufo that his U.S. passport was revoked have been circulating over social media during the holiday celebrations. According to a letter dated October 11, 2022, the U.S. government revoked the passport of a certain Eric Sylvester Tufo, as it believed this person was Representative Tufo. In November 2022, discussions on Tufo's appointment as Department of Social Welfare and Development Secretary were deferred by the Commission on Appointments due to legal issues over his citizenship. After the CA hearing, Tufo admitted that he became an American citizen in 1988, noting that he regained his Filipino citizenship in 2022 as part of the requirements for his appointment as a public official. The issue was raised by Caloocan City 1st District Representative Oscar Malapitan, who said that Tufo was a member of the U.S. military from 1988 to 1992. Circuit Party List Representative Rodante Marcoleta, meanwhile, said Tufo's records showed he was in active military service stationed in Europe from 1992 to 1996. As to why he kept this issue hidden, Tufo stressed that illegal aliens usually do not show off or brag to people that they were undocumented workers in a foreign country. He's noted, why did you hide it for 20 years? Undocumented aliens do not discuss their past as TNTs, but I'm not shy to admit that once upon a time I was an undocumented worker, that once upon a time I was an illegal alien. Tufo believes the rumors came out only because he was ranking high in the surveys for the 2025 Senate race. According to a Pulse Asia survey released last October 2024, Tufo and 9 other candidates in the administration ticket entered the Magic 12. A survey from social weather stations, meanwhile, showed the same results, with 10 out of the top 12 spots occupied by administration's buzzwords like Tufo. Tufo was the top choice among respondents in both surveys. And the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas is now ready to welcome more non-bank electronic money issuers in a bid to promote digital payments and deliver financial services to more Filipinos in the archipelago. In a new memorandum dated December 5, 2024, the BSP approved the lifting of a moratorium on the application for new e-money issuers among non-bank financial institutions effective December 16. Recall that the central bank has stopped accepting applications for license from non-banks since November 2021. The moratorium had initially lasted for 2 years before being extended for another year in December 2023 to ensure that the incumbents could manage and mobilize the resources judiciously. But there were exceptions to the application ban. Non-banks that aspire to become e-money issuers could apply for permits despite the moratorium through the regulatory sandbox framework, but only if they could offer unique business models and new technologies for unserved markets and targeted niche. The BSP's decision to lift the moratorium aims to promote digital payments, enhance financial inclusion, and foster innovation that could serve a wider segment of the market, the new memo read. Data from the BSP showed that there were 42 non-banks with permits to become e-money issuers in the Philippines. These include notable names like Maya Philippines Incorporated and G-Exchange Incorporated, operators of the popular mobile wallet app GCash. Meanwhile, 27 banks also own such license. This is koolNews at 4, as we will return with more news headlines right here on koolNews at 4. Stay along with us, we will be right back.
This koolNews edition was brought to you by Musicultura Heritage Foundation Center, a museum of all fan-made multimedia and Philippine history. Visit us today at Greenbelt, Makati City from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Musicultura, a non-profit joint venture project of Able Media and TVH Group of Networks Incorporated. Jor A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. McDonald's, featuring their McSavers Sulit Busog meals, starting at 99 pesos in all stores nationwide. Prices may vary. Ito ang oras ko, ikaw ang idol ko. Certified BD's Choice ang CEO Idol Hot Dog and Cheese Dog. Most chosen cheese dog brand in the Philippines according to Kantar Household Panel Study. CEO Idol Hot Dog and Cheese Dog. Idolicious talaga. QBA Telecom's all-new Arena Saya 30, now with 10 gigabytes access to Mobile Legends, PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty, Wild Rift, Cookie Run Kingdom, and Clash Royale for 7 days. QBA Telecom, connecting every Filipino story. And Baygon, the #1 insect killer brand in the Philippines.
Yung oras na, hangout na!
Makitawa,
Timbang ni Chito sa weigh-in, laban ni Chito umabot sa 300 kilogram.
makichismis,
So, anong say mo? Tirik sa Mix Channel. Cheat. Next ga! Sisipi kahit kailan.
at makigulo tuwing gabi kasama ang Hangout with Mamon. Hangout with Mamon. Lunes hanggang Miyerkules, 8 p.m. at 9:30 p.m.
Ito po ang Hangout with Mamon.
Dito lang sa nag-iisang himpilan, Cool FM.
You're listening to Cool FM.
#1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
Extra strong? Andito na ang Leon Extra Strong Beer. Bangis ng dating, bangis ng sarap, bangis ng kagat, at 7% ABV. This is Gerald Anderson for Leon Extra Strong Beer. Tikman ang bangis ng Leon. Bangis ng presyo. 47 pesos SRP for 500 ml at 95 pesos SRP for 1 liter. Drink responsibly.
Coco Martin po, para sa next generation Toyota Tamaraw. Tulad ko, ang bagong Tamaraw, iba't iba ang mga karakter. Bida sa pamilya, sa negosyo, sa adventure. Iba-iba ang forma para sa iba't ibang pangangailangan. Angat sa diskarte, may maaasahang lakas at tibay pa. Kaya dito na tayo sa bagong Tamaraw, kasama natin sa ating mga panalo sa buhay. Abante, posible sa next generation Toyota Tamaraw.
Handa ka na umabante? Posible! Punta na sa Toyota dealer to reserve the Tamaraw of your dreams. Starts at 937,000 for the 2.4 drop-side diesel manual transmission long wheelbase.
Dito na tayo sa Jor A, kung saan lahat ay okay. Sa Jor A, lahat ito ay super mura, lahat pang mapaganda dito sa Jor A. Napatunayan na ng bayan, wala nang ang iba. Quality shopping ang aming dala. Mapapa-Jor A talaga kayo, ang supermarket namin ay Jor A.
Jor A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia.
Kamote!
Kamote naman. Try mo to.
Ang mura naman!
Dito ka na, sa mapapamura ka talaga. Move it. Diskarteng tapat.
Kasama mo ang himlayang Pilipino. Laging handa baunin ang alaala ng iyong mga mahal sa buhay. Ang himlayang Pilipino ay naghahatid ng mga affordable na libingan hanggang sa mas magagarang mga mausoleo para sa mga pribadong pagdidilay. Para sa mga karagdagang impormasyon, maaari kayong tumawag o mag-text sa 0968-896-4850. Pumunta sa himlayangpilipino.org o sa aming Facebook, Himlayang Pilipino Incorporated, at Instagram, HPI Memorial Park.
Petron Gasul, Petron Gasul.
Petron Gasol, kasaligan sa kusina, sakto sa timbang. Tungod sa True Blue Flame, grabe yun kasulit. Gold quality standard, dilig yun ka maipit. Petron Gasol, maugyoy kasaligan. Daghang sunod, pero di yun matukngan. Petron Gasol, Petron Gasolista, Petron Gasol, Petron Gasolista, Petron Gasol, Petron Gasolista, Petron Gasol.
Bar Blue with powerful stain-away enzymes. Malupit magtanggal ng dumit mancha pero di masakit sa kamay.
Goodbye dumit mancha. Hello Bright Bar Blue. Isang laban lang yan.
As tested ang cotton and polycotton. Sa mancha, malupit. Sa kamay mo, mabait. Pride Bar Blue. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
Hello mga ka-Efficasan! Si Kay Abaday ni. Naabang may mga sakit-sakit ang gipamati sa inyong mga kalawasan? Ihaplos ra na! Gamit ang Efficacent Oil Extra Strength. Kaysa Efficacent Oil Extra Strength, haplos, ayos! Unsa pa inyong gihulat? Palit na sa inyong mga suking tindahan o butika ug haplos, ayos! Methyl salicylate plus camphor plus menthol is the generic name of Efficacent Oil Extra Strength. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Aray, ng katawan buong araw at work? No worries! Just patch Salon Pass para maghatid ng direct ingredient penetration pang mabilisan within 30 minutes ay pangbatanggal ang relief na dumidikit hanggang 8 oras. Patch, shoulder, neck, back, body pain, patch, Salon Pass.
Methyl salicylate dimethyl tocopherol acetate diel camphor is a generic name of Salon Pass. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Abante Vista Party List number 35. Number 35 Vista Party List.
Welcome back to koolNews at 4. Let's continue with our headlines. Two children died while 3 others were hospitalized in separate drowning incidents in Yete on Sunday, January 5. Joy, who is age of 10, and Jade, who is age of 9, both residents of Dagami town in Yete, were found dead in an open drainage canal of the National Irrigation System in Barangay Panayon, Dagami. According to the police, the girls, who were neighbors, accidentally fell into the canal. Based on the investigation, the girls left their homes around 6 p.m. saying they would buy candy. By 8 p.m., Joy had not returned, prompting her parents to look for her. At 10:10 p.m., Joy's father found his daughter's body floating in a drainage canal. Moments later, Jade's father also found his daughter's body on the same canal. The girls were declared dead on arrival by the attending physician at the Dagami Rural Health Unit. Meanwhile, 3 minors from Burayan, Yete narrowly escaped death after strong winds caught them while swimming at the beach in Barangay Rizal, Dulak, Yete at 3:36 p.m. according to a report from the regional headquarters of the Philippine National Police based in Balao, Yete. The victims, identified as Jeff 12, Jen 10, and Love 12, were swimming when they were overwhelmed by strong waves. Nurses Ara Petila and Angelica Bia Torreno, with personnel from the Philippine Coast Guard station in Barangay Rizal, immediately administered first aid. Jeff and Jen were rushed to the Buraran District Hospital for medical attention, while Love was taken to the Somiasis Hospital in Palo, Yete. All 3 minors are in stable condition, according to the attending medical staff. And 220 Filipinos detained in the United Arab Emirates were pardoned on the occasion of the country's 53rd National Day, Foreign Affairs Undersecretary Major Teresa Lazaro said on Monday. The UAE traditionally grants pardons on its National Day, celebrated every December 2nd. The pardon for Filipinos, announced on 26th of December 2024, was granted in view of the distinguished friendship between the two countries. It is the direct result of President Ferdinand Marcos' meeting with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates, last November, Zara Rose said in a statement. The Department of Foreign Affairs and the Philippine Embassy in Abu Dhabi are now processing the documentary and administrative requirements for the return of the pardoned Filipinos. Last June, a total of 143 Filipinos detained in the UAE were also issued release orders on the occasion of Eid al-Adha. Now, as we head over to the international headlines, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is likely to announce his resignation this week as he faces mounting dissent within his Liberal Party, newspaper The Globe and Mail reported on Sunday. Citing 3 anonymous sources not knowledgeable of internal party matters, The Globe said Trudeau's announcement could come as early as Monday. The announcement would likely come before a National Liberal Party caucus on Wednesday, according to The Globe's sources. It remained unclear if Trudeau would remain in the interim capacity while the Liberal Party sought new leadership, The Globe reported. Trudeau swept the power in 2015 and led the Liberals to 2 more ballot box victories in 2019 and 2021. But now he trails his main rival, Conservative Pierre Poilievre, by 20 points in public opinion polls. Gambling addiction through online casinos is becoming a serious problem in Japan, particularly after the COVID-19 crisis began in 2020. The number of requests for related consultations received by the society concerned about the gambling addiction, a public interest incorporated association in Tokyo, has increased 11-fold in 5 years. Some people picked up Yami Baito, illegal part-time jobs offered online, which are also becoming a social problem to obtain money for gambling, according to the association. I feel a sense of crisis over the current situation in which many people are addicted to gambling and commit crimes, said Noriko Tanaka, head of the association. Illegal online casinos must be eradicated. Of those who sought advice from the association between January and November 2024, 91 said they had family members who gambled at online casinos. Such respondents numbered only 8 in 2019 before the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the association, a growing number of people are addicted to gambling through online casinos, which allow players to gamble 24 hours a day in the comfort of their homes using smartphones. A survey by the association found that 30% of its 681 responding members said their family members addicted to gambling had committed criminal acts such as embezzlement, theft, or Yami Baito illegal jobs. A son of a woman in her 60s became addicted to gambling when in high school by playing pachinko, pinball, and other games. He changed jobs frequently and began to extort money from the woman. The son told his mother that he would commit a crime if she did not send him money. She has so far sent him about 10 million Japanese yen. Still, the son applied for a Yami Baito job and was arrested for robbery, resulting in injury. My mind went blank from shock. My son was a kind child who gave me carnations for Mother's Day, she recalled. When gambling addiction progresses, it becomes difficult to control behavior, an association official said, warning that gambling addicts cause serious damage not only to themselves but also to families and colleagues. The association is asking police to strengthen crackdowns on payment service operators related to online casinos. Exactly 4 years after Donald Trump's supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol, seeking to overturn his election loss, lawmakers made Monday to certify his 2024 win, cementing the Republicans' comeback from political ignominy. Heightening the drama around the January 6 joint session of Congress, a powerful storm was forecast to blanket Washington in snow overnight. By almost any measure, 70-year-old Trump has navigated a remarkable return to power. 4 years ago, leaders in his own party appeared ready to turn their backs, but now they are rushing to embrace their twice-impeached, criminally convicted leader. Having defeated Vice President Kamala Harris in November, a virtual Trump will take office in 2 weeks with the entire Republican Party down to the last lawmaker under his sway. The ceremony on Monday may prove discomfiting at best for Harris, who as Vice President is mandated under the U.S. Constitution to preside over the election certification. The process then launches a 2-week countdown towards Trump's inauguration June 20, when he will begin a second term in a ceremony on the same Capitol steps that 4 years ago his supporters fought up, intent on disrupting U.S. democracy. While Monday's certification is expected to go off smoothly, a sense of unease hangs over the country. A mass killing on New Year's Day in New Orleans by a self-professed U.S.-born jihadist and a separate suicide in the Tesla Cybertruck explosion outside a Trump property in Las Vegas made an alarming start to the year. Meanwhile, 6 days of funeral ceremonies for late former President Jimmy Carter got underway this weekend, and all use flags on government buildings will be at half-staff for a month, including during Trump's inauguration. Just in case of unrest, authorities erected a ring of security fencing around the Capitol. For his part, Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson was more worried about the impending snowstorm, telling lawmakers not to leave Washington on the weekend, then find themselves stranded. He told Fox News on Sunday, "Do not leave town. Whether we're in a blizzard or not, we're going to be in that chamber making sure this is done." Uber Royal Trump Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene proclaimed she would walk to the Capitol if I have to. And finally, as we head into the showbiz, John Estrada has slammed rumors linking him romantically to Barbie in Pearl, stressing that he doesn't know the actress personally and only saw her once. In a statement shared on his Instagram on Sunday, January 5, Estrada expressed frustration over the false narratives, emphasizing that even though he and Pearl co-starred in Bata Quiapo, they had not had the chance to interact closely in another way. Estrada regarded the people who were spreading the rumors as comedians, as he criticized online outlets for spreading the false information. The actor has limited commenting on his Instagram post, but curiously, it was liked by Rufa Gutierrez, the sister of Emperor's Rubber Squeeze actor Richard Gutierrez. Estrada is currently married to former beauty queen Priscilla Mireles. They share one daughter, Samantha Anichka. After over a decade of marital bliss, the pair recently announced that they are taking a break from the relationship. Estrada and Mireles have yet to announce if they are currently in the process of divorce. Meanwhile, while Imperial has often been publicly seen with Gutierrez, the latter's annulment with estranged wife Sara Lakbati is still ongoing. The two, however, have yet to confirm the relationship status as of this Friday. And finally, meeting with an unfortunate news, James Lee Williams, famously known as the Vivian, who won the first season of RuPaul's Drag Race UK, has died at age 32. The British performer's public Simon Jonas announced the Vivian's death on X. It is with immense sadness that we let you know that our beloved James Lee Williams, the Vivian, has passed this weekend. The public list wrote on January 5. James was an incredibly loved, warm-hearted, and amazing person. Jonas requested privacy for the Vivian's family as they chose not to disclose the drag queen's cause of death. Following news of the Vivian's death, a statement was shared on RuPaul's Drag Race X page. "We are deeply saddened to learn of the passing of the Vivian, Everett," adding that their talent, humor, and dedication to the art of drag was an inspiration, and that their legacy will live on as a beacon of creativity and authenticity. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 4:29 p.m. and that is it for koolNews at 4. As always, if you have any news suggestions or feedback you would like to share, you can contact with us through our email at tvh.news@gmail.com. We will return with more news headlines with koolNews at 6 later at 6 p.m. and close program at 10:30 p.m. Until then, my name is Cairo. Good afternoon.